Hey everyone, welcome to this video where I'm going to be giving a review on the latest product from Electrum, which is the gold standard stencil primer. There it is. Now, a couple of years ago I did a review, I did a white test on the Electrum green gold, which is this stuff, and I pitted it against the leading competitor, and the results were quite staggering, the difference between it, and the Electrum green gold won hands down. It was absolutely super strong. I've never used anything like it at all. And a couple of months ago, to my surprise, the CEO of Electrum contacted me and he asked me if I wouldn't mind trying out their latest product, which is the gold standard, which obviously I jumped at the opportunity. I want to say thanks to him, Rob Smead, for sending me this, and also for the t-shirt I'm sporting today, the Electrum t-shirt, and the goodies that he sent me, so thanks for that, Rob. Before I start this review, I will say I have no affiliation whatsoever with Electrum. This is just an honest review. So first of all, let's take a look at this against a leading competitor, and straight off the bat they look pretty much the same, as opposed to the colour of them. Let me tell you guys, that's where it starts and ends with these two, okay? Now, because they did look the same, I was thinking, yeah, it's probably going to be a very similar product to one of the leading competitors. And what I like to do is, I've used it for probably about a month now to get used to it, and I've used it every single day on clients to test it, so I can give you an honest review on it. And straight away, from the first application that I made with this, there was one huge difference which separated this from the competition. And that was, it is super forgiving if you put too much on. What tends to happen is if you put too much stencil solution on, you'll get what's known as stencil bleed, and that's where the edges of your stencil, when you remove it from the skin, it all looks a bit blurry and a bit messy, and you can get away with that if it's like let's say a traditional piece and it's thick bold lines or anything like that. But if you've got anything like that's pretty intricate, like a portrait or anything like that, you know, especially around the eyes or the nose and the lips, you need that stencil to be on point. You don't want it to be bled anywhere out, because it can make your job a hell of a lot harder to pull the tattoo off. So you want a nice crispy stencil, and sometimes if you put too much stencil solution on, like I say, what can happen is you can get stencil bleed, and usually if that happens with me personally anyway, what I do, I remove the stencil and I start again. Now, I don't know how they've done it with this stuff, but what separates it is the fact you just don't get stencil bleed at all. I'm going to cut to a video in a moment to show you a stencil that I removed. It was a portrait I did recently of Pennywise, the clown from It. And what you'll notice is when I lay the stencil on the skin, straight away the stencil like clings to the skin, you know, and it looks like the paper's gone wet. And usually, from my experience, when it looks like the thermal paper's gone wet on the skin, what that means is underneath it's going to have bled. And that's just not the case with this stuff. So what it does is it sort of like draws all the carbon onto the skin, and when you remove the stencil is crispy, really crispy. And it doesn't end there, because you leave this stuff 10 minutes to dry, and that stuff is on for the duration of your tattoo. It's super strong stuff. When I did the white test with the Electrum green gold, the thing that stuck out to me was how strong this stuff was. But I did say on the video that this stuff wasn't very forgiving. It's just my personal opinion, but I thought with the gel, it did seem to need the precise amount on, otherwise you'd get the stencil bleed. And with the gold standard, what seems to happen is you've got the best of both worlds. So you've got the strength of the green gold gel, but you've got the forgivingness of no stencil bleeding out on the skin at all. So I'm going to cut to the video now so you can see this while I'm removing the stencil. So you can see it's just been patted on, and you can see there, it's what I'm saying, like where it seems to like cling to the skin, and you can see around the eyes there. Now, normally, if I were using a different stencil solution, I'd be thinking, right, this stencil needs to come off and I need to start again, because to me it looks like it's bled out. And as you can see, when I'm removing it from the skin, there's no bleeding at all, and it's so crispy, so strong. And when that's been left for 10 minutes, that will last, well, it did last for the duration of the tattoo. That 6 hours that stayed on the skin, you know, tattooing, wiping, all the rest of it, and it just stayed on there all day, no problems at all. It's a tattoo channel, so I'll show you the end result there, and there's the end result for the portrait I did using the gold standard. Now, another massive plus point with this stuff is the fact that you can apply it to the skin, let it dry, give it 10 minutes, and then you can put a Sharpie straight on top of it. Now, you can do this with other products, but you need a separate product to do this. So you'll have a product for laying your stencils on the skin with thermal paper or hexagraph paper, and then you'll need another product to spray on the skin to, if you're doing like freehand or Sharpies or anything like that. This is 2-in-1, guys, so you can just, like I say, use it for stencil paper, and you can also use it to put your Sharpies on the skin. So guys, if you do want to get hold of some of this, if you're in the States, you can get it from electrumsupply.com. If you're in the UK, killerink.com sell it, and all, you know, leading tattoo supply companies will sell this. Do a quick Google search, you'll find it come up. I definitely recommend this. I personally, after using this for the last month, I'm going to be using this from now on. And I'm not just saying this because of the video, it is a genuine, really, really good product. So, well done to Electrum for making gold standard. I don't know what you put in it, guys, but it works, and it works really, really well. It gets the job done. I'll put the links up in the comment box where you can get this from. I'd love to know your thoughts. If anyone has used this, please feel free to comment in the box below and let me know how you've got on. Share your experiences with me. And that's all from me for this video, guys. If you like this video, don't forget, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel, and there'll be some more videos coming soon. Cheers, guys.